they made it illegal.
Coming up next, the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 78 kilo category. Julie HOELTERHOFF of Germany goes up against Kaila ISSOUFI of France. It'll be HOELTERHOFF in the white judogi, ISSOUFI in blue. Here's a look at their route to this bronze medal contest. The referee in the middle for this one is Heather Lunchens of Belgium.
I have to say that ISSOUFI kind of got lucky getting into this semi-final against Belandi because her opponent, Inbar Lanier, had a shoulder injury during the match and had to withdraw and forfeit the match. So she had a very smooth path, literally just really have fought only one match until the semi-final, and then she lost to Belandi in the semi-final. So she should have more energy, whereas the German HOELTERHOFF, she fought 3 matches, losing to Lubnik, and then she had to fight Judo of Lithuania to get to this bronze medal fight. So 4 matches versus ISSOUFI, who really just fought 1.2 matches, let's just say. And, you know, as we were saying earlier, ISSOUFI is definitely one of the top 4 seeds, coming here at number 4. Straight away with the Seotoshi, off-balancing her opponent, but not scoring on that one.
It wasn't that long ago that he was in the middle of the map, to be honest.
And who's that?
Kylian Leblu.
Oh, yes.
The French coach now.
Yeah, we're used to seeing them in the judogi.
Yeah, relatively new in the coach's chair. That last action, they just want to have a look and make sure.
So Toshi, and you gotta see the landing. Just it got cut off on the bottom of the screen.
Yes, but it was away from the referee, landing on the hip.
And they give it Yuko for that.
They gave it Yuko, yeah.
So a quick score in the opening seconds of this contest, with the ISSOUFI leading. Well, there's still plenty of time for HOELTERHOFF to come back with a score of her own. There's a little bit of a size difference between these two. ISSOUFI seems a little bit smaller and a little bit quicker. Breaking the grip immediately, dropping down for Sumigaishi. Has to be careful, putting herself on the ground in a vulnerable position. So once again, controlling that sleeve hand, dropping down, but a little bit too far off. I mean, she needs to get more rotation so she can drop to the center. And I think ISSOUFI is rushing, getting into that Seotoshi with a double sleeve. Ideally, she wants her opponent to take a bigger step so that she can rotate in with the hips and the legs deep in between her opponent's legs. So always circling with each other. And once again, oh, that's a quick Seotoshi. Almost belly on the floor. Well, it is with belly on the floor. Scoring a second Yuko. It's a very interesting variation You can see she kind of just drops and continues to drag down the sleeve of her opponent onto the floor. So with her own body weight and gravity, it's likely to succeed, at least dragging her opponent down. And with slight rotation, it becomes a score. So the German coach is shouting advice during the break time.
Claudiu Pruscher, long time now in the chair for Germany.
I see. Well, there's still enough time. I mean, there's a bit of stress for the German girl, but I'm sure she can manage at least the Yuko if the opportunity arises. And again, another drop from ISSOUFI. But the quicker of the two, ISSOUFI takes advantage of her speed to grip and attack every time. One, to seem active, two, occasionally catching her opponent for a score. Another attempt here. Now just keeping her on the ground. But you can't really call it a false attack just because she's ineffective, because she did get her opponent to move off balance. And it is frustrating for HOELTERHOFF to deal with that continuous drop technique. And the French coach has been asked to leave because he was making too much noise. And the referee wasn't having none of it.
Well, I think he was also asked to leave because when the referee tried to calm him down, he remonstrated with her, which made it worse. You just say, okay, sorry, and then you get on with it. Because he tried to argue the point, well, in that case, the red card.
Well, I have to say, judo is one of the combat sports with some of the most civilized coaching from Matt's side. I have seen much worse in the other combat sports. And there are rules and regulations to keep that civility in place.
20-odd seconds left to go. The Yuko would tie things up.
Oh.
Or Wazari would win it.
Oh, she dropped for Sumigaishi, and now a lot of time is going to be wasted on the ground. She better pop back up on her feet immediately.
Can't get back up.
Nope, there's too much pressure.
ISSOUFI doing exactly what she should to keep her down there.
No chance. That's it. First medal for ISSOUFI. Another bronze medal for France.
So that little cut under the right eye, didn't she? So a fifth place finish for Julie HOELTERHOFF, but a bronze medal for Kaila ISSOUFI of France. A couple of scores, gave one up, but managed to just outpace her German opponent. Usually they run into the waiting arms of their coach. But Kylian Leblanc, having been invited to change seats and take a seat up in the stands, well, he'll have to wait until his player comes off the field of play.
Well, in the end, his absence in the last 30 seconds of the match did not change the outcome, fortunately.
I suppose there'll be some who would argue that even the 4 minutes that he spent in the chair didn't make any difference. He could have done it on their own. But that's being a bit harsh on Kylian.
I think at this level, the athletes should have the kind of autonomy where they can perform even if their coaches cannot appear for whatever reason.
Tennis.
Right.
Coach is sitting up in the stands, never says a word, or very little. Swimming.
Oh yes, you cannot hear the coach. Or many other things.
There's plenty of them.
I mean, it does help sometimes to have match side